We are under the lights as the show.
Base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very one here today.
Digging in, number 4. He'll get up the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Guys, you take a look at the...
Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's all to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Fog starting to roll in from across the bay, so a cool 55 degrees as we get going tonight. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Popped up. Longoria is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 47 thus far. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Turned on down the line, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Anthony DeSclafani gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
In now, Abiatel Avelino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
3-0 now. Taylor Heineman is on deck. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound.
Right field. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
A 1-1 count to Puig. A 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball. That's inside. That's the ball. That's the ball.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Winker aboard here at first with nobody out. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 14 homers, 39 driven in. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Galvis is exactly a .260 hitter. And this will be fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Anthony DeSclafani, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Buster Posey now. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
So striding forward now, Gio Brusa. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, number 90, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. In now for the Reds, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 90 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now the 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch on the way. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Lifted down the line in left. Longoria in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Yanked fouled off to the right. Once again a 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swung on and missed. That strike two. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swinging a high chopper. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Reds leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Jalen Miller hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Logan Webb. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we check out our Reds leaderboard, we find that he currently sits 3rd best on the club in that department. Striding in, Abiatel Avelino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping into the box, Taylor Heineman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. That's down.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Nick Castellanos now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
It's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. Too high, 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Anthony DeSclafani, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And he is out on the tag. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, number 4.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that brings up Buster Posey. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Danny Jimenez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Danny Jimenez.
In is Joey Votto now.
Leading off to the Reds, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and this one's off the 5th archway. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Posey waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Outside, ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 1-1. Bounced that one, but got him to go after it for a strike.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're up 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Gio Brusa. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, number 90. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So now to the plate, Jalen Miller. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 1.
3 balls and 1 strike.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Down, ball.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Kian Wong is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 32, Kian Wong.
In there at the knees, strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
No, that's in.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Abiatel Avellino. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis is there, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in once again, Taylor Heineman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
2 out with the man at first. That misses. 2-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Second and third, 2 away. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They still trail 1-0. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate, Joey Votto. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 pitch. And that's in there, 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fouled away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. A little low. It's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Back up the, oh no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Settling in now, Gio Brusa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 90.
Digging in to try it again. Number 90. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wandy Peralta will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Steven Duggar is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next from Cincinnati,
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Heineman is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1. They're up 2-0. Ready once again, Jalen Miller. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate now, Abiatel Avelino, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Two and one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Michael Lorenzen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nick Senzel will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 15, Nick.
So coming to the plate, Taylor Heineman. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike called, now the throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Tyler Sear enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Senzel. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Sear utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Stepping in now, number 4. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So digging in now, Joey Votto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. delivery to him on the way. Now a hard liner toward short. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And he is in there.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Joey Votto with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Suarez left field and carrying well. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Lucas Sims enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 40, Lucas Sims.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Three runs already home here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
That's the ball.
Jesse Winker waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So stepping in, Jesse Winker. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 count. Here it comes.
Yeah.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Count is full.
And it's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants nothing. Now at the plate, Taylor Heineman. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was great all night long.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's low. That's the ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Peacock.
Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Gio Brusa. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Cincinnati jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.